Hello Internet, I'm David and this is the Pursuit Blog, and in case you've been living under a rock or you're just one of the many Americans who do not read international news, the country of England has just been besieged by riots. And what started off as a protest against something has turned into this all-out mob, and they are pillaging and looting and burning down their own city of London, and it's spreading out. And these people are getting what they want. Literally. PS3s and DVD players and all of it. They're just going in and at night and just taking everything and burning the rest. But you see, the thing about mob mentality is that it's anonymity. Enough people can come together and you can get away with anything because they can't arrest all of you is the mindset. You're never going to pay for these actions because there's just a lot of you. And you may ask, well, what does this have to do with Rebecca Black? Well, let me tell you. Yesterday I was reading a news article about Rebecca Black, and it said that she's getting bullied so much at school that her parents have taken her out of school and are homeschooling her now. Now, I'm not the biggest Rebecca Black fan, but I think that there is something fundamentally wrong with this. You see, bullying starts off with one or two people, and they start picking on somebody, and if enough good people stay silent, that comes across as an act of approval to that bully. So therefore, they bully even more, and then more people join into that because it's so easy to pick on somebody else. It's so easy to look at somebody else's problems and focus all of your attention on them. Rebecca Black has become the whipping child of YouTube, yet everybody knows her song. But bullying has this mob mentality attached to it, that if enough people do it, then you don't really feel bad in doing it, and nobody's ever going to really be in trouble, but they don't stop to consider the pain that they're causing this person. Nobody, and I mean nobody, whether they're just weaker or just slow, or whether they look different, or whether they have a different sexual orientation, nobody deserves to be bullied like this. This is the 21st century. There's enough wisdom and knowledge out there that we know better. And I'm still surprised that there are riots in the streets that are just tearing apart their own city. It blows my mind that this still happens today. But do you know how to stop mob mentality? Well, for Britain, it's not going to be the army or the police who don't carry weapons that's going to stop this. It's going to be the people of Britain themselves who are going to stand up and say, enough is enough. You're not doing this here anymore. We're calling you out on this. And there's been videos here on YouTube of people who have stepped in front of their business and just yelled at these rioters and said, you are not going to destroy this business that I've worked for forever to build. You know how bullying is going to stop? It's going to stop when people step up in their schools and in the workplace. Step up and say, you know what, you're not going to continue to harass this person. But the problem with that is that then you are going to be the focus of that bully's attention, of that mob's attention. So it really takes people with moral integrity who are going to stand up and do what's right despite the consequences. Are you one of those people? Do you have the moral fiber to step up and say, this is not going to happen anymore because I'm not going to let it happen anymore? And you have to be willing to take whatever onslaught that comes from that. But all it takes is a handful of people to do this in a group. And then the mob mentality starts to break down because people start coming to their senses and realizing, hey, maybe this isn't as cool as I thought it was. Maybe there is going to be consequences to my actions. Did you see the movie Captain America? I love this movie. But because before he had the muscles and the shield and the suit, he was this scrawny guy from Brooklyn who stepped up against any bully that he came across. I loved it. When they were preparing him to become Captain America, they asked him, are you ready to go kill some Nazis, son? And he said, I really don't want to kill anybody, but I'm willing to stand up against bullies no matter where in the world they are. If we have more people like this, bullying wouldn't be a problem. Mobs wouldn't get out of hand. Proverbs 31:8-9 says, speak out for those who cannot speak, for the rights of all of the destitute. Speak out, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. We are called to speak up for people who cannot speak for themselves. We are called to defend those who cannot defend themselves against the onslaught. Are you willing to be one of these people? One of these people with the moral fiber and integrity to step up and say, you know what, in my school this isn't happening. You know what, in my work it's not cool to go and talk behind somebody's back when they walk away and make fun of them and try to destroy their careers. Are you one of these people? Let me know in a comment or video response below if something in this video has prompted you or has inspired you. And I hope you have a great day. God bless.
Hello, my friends at
Gillette is the only thing I'll let touch my face, except for my wife, because she's pretty safe. Everything else causes red bumps to arrive, but Gillette leaves me smooth like a baby's behind.